While playing in the park, Maggie was about to be crushed by a fat kid, but a little boy saved her just in time. Maggie instantly falls in love and gave him her bow tie. Since neither of them can speak yet, they introduce their names using their diapers. They spend a joyful time together. The little boy only had to close his eyes and make a funny face to make Maggie burst into laughter. Then Maggie closed her eyes too, but when she opened them, the little boy had already been picked up by his mom. That night, Maggie couldn't fall asleep. She misses him so much that he even appears in her dreams. Determined to see him again, Maggie carefully chooses her diaper early the next morning and sprinkles on baby powder like perfume, trying to look as elegant as possible. Then she waited in the car expecting Marge to take her to the park, but unexpectedly it was Homer who come to pick her up that day. Instead of taking Maggie to that park like he did yesterday, he drove straight to another one. After getting out of the car, he set Maggie down on the lawn and ran off to buy a hamburger. Maggie had to cross the obstacles alone to look for the little boy. At the critical moment, Homer suddenly rushed over and picked Maggie up, making her very angry. She threw the food at Homer's face. When they got home, Maggie spent another sleepless night. Marge cleaned her up nicely, which made Maggie happy, but it was still Homer who took her to the park that day. As they were about to pass Pacific Park, Maggie grabbed the steering wheel and drove straight into the park, even pulling off a nice drift. At that moment, Maggie saw the little boy getting ready to leave on a train. She quickly climbed onto a nearby stroller and tried to catch up with the departing train, but Maggie was still a step too late. Fortunately, the little boy saw her. He ran to the back of the train and held out his hand for Maggie to grab, but Maggie couldn't reach it. The little boy took out the bow to help Maggie, but it didn't work. They were still drifting farther and farther apart. Finally, Maggie stopped, put the bow tie on her head, and sat on the ground with a broken heart.